G'day everyone, welcome back to Sunstate Metal Detecting. Thanks for joining us again today for another metal detecting adventure. Well, we're back on the beach as normal, but out of the ordinary, it's daytime. I've decided to head out in the weekend morning and see what I can find down on the sand today. We've travelled to Point Vernon in Hervey Bay. It's one of the older suburbs. It's been developing very gradually over the last 150 or so years. I have found a lot of old stuff down here before, although not this stretcher section we're going to do today. We'll make tracks, we'll see what treasures there are in the sand, and hopefully we'll turn up something nice. I'll see you at the first signal. Oh yeah, there's a lot of writing on this one. Okay, we should be able to get good history of this. Well, that's a king on the back, that's a great start. Oh, it's a halfpenny. Hey, it's a Commonwealth halfpenny. And other bad news, the tide is now in my hole. All right, we're not very long underway, and we've got our first very definite signal here. This is in a row of pebbles that run sort of high up on the beach, separating a little bit of sand up above and a little bit of sand down below. It's a low tone, so we'll have to give it a go. Occasional blip of iron in there with it, but I'm not convinced that it's going to be the same target. I reckon we might be dealing with two targets here. Yeah. Good start if I turn the sensitivity up. Yep, there is something there. Actually, I see a nice shard of nice thick old green glass there too. Always a good sign. Okay, not that far down. Okay, still in the hole here somewhere. See if we're out. Yep, I see some can slaw. You do find an awful lot of that along here, but at least a little bit of rubbish off the beach. Let's keep moving along. All right, I've got a little, bit of a weird one at the top of the beach. It's going to be worth a go. It's a bit. Sounds like it could be a larger object. My thought immediately is it could be part of a can, but we'll find out. Okay, I do see there's more that thick old green glass here too. Okay, it's just on the surface here, so probably nothing too old if that's the case. Oh, there's an old key. That's a really old key actually. It's not what I was expecting to find. All right, we'll whack that in the treasures pocket. We'll give it a clean up when we get home and we'll see if there's anything more to tell about it. All right, this one sounds like it's very near the surface. A very, very low tone, but it should be an easy dig. So let's see what it is. So for 8 or 9, at that sort of level I'm expecting a piece of foil. Actually, is that it? Yeah, it's not foil. It's a small piece of brass. Definitely got that lovely green patina about it. So there's unfortunately no way of telling what that's come from, but definitely something a little bit older. Oh, the omens are good. Let's keep moving. All right, a few steps further on, we've got another tantalising target here. Sounds all right to me. We'll try and use the sand scoop here. Yeah, it's not very effective. Working a bit better now. We're out, I think. Okay, whatever it is that's in my hand. Oh, I see a coin there. That's going to be $2. Boy, that was buried away. He's down for $2. Okay, let's keep moving along. Wow, this is a whopping great signal. $79 to $81, very small target. It's definitely in range for a silver coin. Let's see. Sounds like it might be tucked under this rock here somewhere. Sure is. Oh, it's a ring. That is a really, really old ring. Now, the question is it precious metal, or is it an old plumbing fixture like a brass or copper ring? I'm having trouble making out any detail here, but it is, you know, a very small finger size. So if it is a ring, it's a child's ring. That's going to be one that we'll need to clean up, and fingers crossed, hope it's something interesting. All right, first really good find of the day. Let's hope there's some more of those around. I'm starting to wonder if there's a bottle dump nearby. I'm finding shards and shards of old glass everywhere. That would have been probably off a small medicine bottle. And this one I know is definitely old because we've got printing something K and C, so it'll be and Co. So again, maybe a medicine bottle or maybe a soda bottle. But yeah, with so much glass here, it's definitely showing there's history around to be found, so we better keep cracking. All right, got a very clean low 40s tone here. Very crisp. Wondering if it could be 20 cents. Only one way to find out. Okay, we're actually out in this rim here somewhere. Not seeing anything immediately. Ah, it's old copper square nail. We're back on the square nails. Right, wherever we found these, we've found pre-decimal, so we might be on the trail. Fingers crossed, let's keep moving. All right, this is why you wear gloves. And to any metal detectorists out there that don't, you probably should start. Unfortunately, you're going to be finding stuff like this. It's becoming more and more common these days. Thankfully, this one's capped, but definitely not the first time I found them, and definitely not going to be the last time. So we'll properly dispose of that. It definitely should not be left on the beach as it is. But please, if you're a detectorist, if you're not wearing gloves, please start. Okay, we are coming to you from inside a tree. This seems to happen a lot more often than I'd like. Anyway, we have a target in here. If I pull the branches aside, another one of these low tones. It's going to battle through the branches here. Get our pinpointer because I reckon it's shallow. Yep, I reckoned correctly. What am I dealing with? It's a coin and it'll be 5 cents. Cool. All right, well, pop that in the pocket and I'll just detect the rest of under the tree here and we'll move along. Well, I've got another nice definite tone here. Sounds all right to me. Not particularly excited about the numbers, but you know, target is a target, right? Yeah, there's lots and lots of rocks just below the surface here. So I'm probably gonna have to go straight onto my pinpointer. Because our target's in amongst these rocks. Yep, okay, so it should be just up here somewhere. Yep, I see. Oh, it's an old button. Brilliant. Just gonna put that to sleep. Yeah, that looks like a 2-hole button. Very caked on. Just gonna hold this to my eyes to see if we have text on it. Hopefully we do. Oh yeah, there's a lot of writing on this one. Okay, we should be able to get good history off this. Love finding these. All right, that goes in the treasure pocket and we'll keep moving along a little bit further. All right, we're up near the erosion bank at the top of the beach here. Another little tone. Where is it? I can promise it didn't have that iron tone in there before I flicked the camera on. We'll see if it's 2 targets or 1. Still in the hole. I think we've hit rock again. Okay, we're going to have to pinpoint from here because of the rock. The bedrock is literally only centimetres under the sand here. Okay, we're not too far away. Oops. Okay, definitely in the right direction here. I see a rock crevice at the bottom here, so we might be jammed. Oh no, one of those rocks just came free. I was about to say this could get very difficult very, very quickly. Now I've just got to retune my pinpointer. Oh, I'm out. Another piece of brass. Yeah. Very much like the brass plating we'll find in the other week up in Urangan. So I wonder whether we've got the same sort of boat building activities going on here too. Anyway, we'll keep moving along. All right, there's a lovely shaded glade down here. Nice and grassy. Just below the road, but the grass is a bit too thick for me to get in, and I'm not wearing the right shoes, so maybe if this ever gets cleared out I might come back and give it a whirl. In the meantime though, I've got another little tone here. A weird shape on the display. It's almost like a banana. Not sure what to think of this one. Not sure if I'm in or out of the hole. suppose I'm about to find out. It's going to be a battery, I think, that's been thrown in a campfire. Yeah. Yep, there's just heaps of stuff here. Alright, I'll get to cleaning this up and I'll keep moving along. Alright, we're ticking along nicely here. I still have a ways to go, plenty of beach, the tide's slowly coming in. We should do alright. Another signal here, very, very similar to the last pull tab that I had. In fact, I'd say it's almost identical. So much so I would be about 90% sure it's going to be a pull tab. Just in case though. $32, $33. That's pull tab territory every day of the week. Right, let's have a bit of a look here. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, it's shallow. Just in here. Let's see. Still in there. Oh, I see patina. A button? No. I know exactly what this is. I found exactly one of these before. It's the end of an old shotgun shell. This one says Winchester New Rival number 12. And if I recall correctly, I might be a little bit off here, but if I recall correctly, the last one I found was exactly the same. It was manufactured for about 2 years in the early 1900s and then never again. So we very well could have a 120-year-old shotgun shell piece. So it means we're definitely still onto the old stuff. Very good. I'm going to keep moving along. Okay, I've got a cluster of signals here. Only one of them I can really make out straight away, and I want to dig it just to see what it is, because it'll probably tell us what the rest are. Here it is here somewhere. Mid to high 40s. I would put that somewhere close to a 50-cent piece. Okay, we're out in one, showing up as 43. What is it? Just in here, square nail. All right, I'll see what these others are. Okay, we've got another cluster of tones here. I've had to put my detector right on the signal just so I can zero in on it. Let's have a listen. $37 through $39, but there is all sorts of stuff going on here. So, let's have a look. I've already had a bit of a scratch around on the surface. I thought it might have been a surface find, but not visible from the surface. It's a dog collar. All right, pop that away and we'll keep moving. All right, nice solid surface one. 28 all day. So, let's see. Should be just on the surface. Yep, just over here. Yep, just what I thought. 10 cents. That's a recent drop too. Cool. Let's keep moving along. And looksy here, we have another turtle bone plate. This one looks like it's probably been out there for a while. But yeah, definitely more signs of turtles. Very cool. All right, here's a better sounding signal. $54, $55, $56. Oh, we've hit rock straight away. We're going to have to do this one by hand. This might take me a little while to dig, so what I'll do is I'll pop you away and I'll bring you back out, and we'll see you in 3, 2, 1. Alright, well, we have success. I did manage to get the piece of stone out, and it was smack bang in the middle of that stone, or underneath it, and it's a furniture hinge. Seems to be quite old, it's quite corroded. But yeah, a nice little old, maybe like a cupboard hinge or something like that. Anyway, we'll file that under J for junk, and we'll keep moving along. Alright, let's give this one a go. $45 to $47, so that's pretty well what a 50-cent piece would sound like. So we've got a fairly large rock right in our way there. Okay, let's have a look here. We'll have to pinpoint the rest of the way for this one. Yep, right down the back here. They're right near it. Another little square nail. Alright, pop that in the pocket, put this back together, and we'll keep moving. There's absolutely no shortage of these punchy tones out here today. Got another one. $24 through $26. Oh, we're right onto rock. Okay. So, that means we're straight onto the hand tools. Probably should have left the sand scoop back at the car, but anyway, you live and learn. And we're not too far down. I had an inkling this one might have been a little bit deeper. Here, we'll loosen up some of these stones here. So I reckon our find is wedged down here somewhere. It sure is, and it's more of that brass plating. So given that I've got this here and about 2 meters that way, I've got one of the square nails. Dare I say there was probably a clinker boat right here about 120 years ago getting its hull redone. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, I've turned around. I've decided I'm going to do some rock crevices on the way back, just in case some of the older finds have found their way down to the rocks. Got our first decent target here actually. 72 through 77. Not half bad, eh? Let's see what the Pinpointer has to say. Now I've just got to tune this in with the salt water. Yeah, it's definitely down there. So we'll use our blade here. Clear this crevice out a bit. Okay, we're very, very close actually. Oh. What have I found there? It's some sort of a nameplate or something. Might be off like a pair of shoes or some sort of clothing. All right, something a bit different. We'll put that in the junk pocket. Put all our little rocks back in the little pool they came from, and we'll work some more crevices on the way back. All right, we've not had a whole lot to report. Just a lot of canned slaw and other generic garbage in the rocks here. Got another decent sounding target. It has been a while since the last one, so let's find out what this is. Generally a 62 to 65. Hopeful numbers. I think it's probably going to be under this rock. Nope. Okay. Right, it's a little bit further down. Oh, I see a coin. Yeah, I've got a coin. What in the... I don't recognise that. Well, that's a king on the back. That's a great start. Oh, it's a halfpenny. Hey! It's a Commonwealth halfpenny. Very cool. 19. I'm just trying to tell. It's either 1919 or 1929. I'm going to call that 1919 Commonwealth halfpenny. Well, that's all right. It's my first pre-decimal in a while. I think this is actually going to clean up quite nicely. Very happy with that. Let's find more of them. All right, I'm fighting a losing battle against the tide. I think it's going to be up and over these rocks very, very soon. Got a little target here though. 45 through 47, which is a very typical response for a 50-cent piece. Okay, let's see. Can we get it from the surface? Yep, okay. So it is just in here somewhere. I think this one's going to be on the difficult side to dig. That's all right. Don't mind a challenge. Why you keeping me waiting? Lose trust me. Okay, so I still have a little bit of depth to go. I might switch you off just so I can get right in there and dig it out, and I'll see you in just a second. All right, one bit of good news, two bits of bad news. Good news is I found it. Bad news is it's top of a can, and other bad news, the tide is now in my hole. So I'm gonna have to scurry on back, and I may have to discontinue my hunt for today. I'll see if I can find anything sort of mid-beach on my way back, and well, we'll just keep our fingers crossed. It's just a piece of a can. Striker off a lighter. Nail, I believe. It's just more can slaw. More can slaw. I think it's going to be this piece of can slaw. Yep, more can slaw. Well, I think it's, yeah, pull tab. It's actually even older, a ring pull. Can slaw. Melted aluminium. Piece of aluminium. Can slaw. Old ring pull. Our very first sinker. Can slaw. Another piece of aluminium.